Good afternoon, everybody, east, west, north, south, worldwide, and welcome to the Hood Point. I am your host, Mr. K, the host, and along with me is Miss Audrey Marshall.
What up, what up, what up?
And we have a special guest to
Yes,
start
we
the
do.
show off.
Yes, we do.
Introduce her to the world, Audrey.
Oh, well, today's guest is going to be my marketing intern, Angie Tolbert. She's been my intern.
Hold on. We got to give her an
you do
applause
it.
and everything.
You do
Come on,
it.
you got to applause your intern, too. Oh, Angie Tolbert.
Welcome to the show, Angie.
Angie Tolbert.
Hi, everybody.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. So tell us, Audrey, give us, what she does for you and everything.
Well, for a couple of months now, Angie has been my intern as a marketing intern and business intern. I'm actually teaching her the ropes about starting and creating a business, and also understanding the ins and outs about what entails a marketing consultant. Training is a little bit of combination of in-person, online, because of the schedule that I have and the schedule that she has as well, as being a worker and a student and also a parent. So I kind of like a hybrid training course where there's a little face-to-face, online, and over-the-phone training. But I'll let Angie discuss how things are going with her.
Well, I actually love what I'm doing. I'm learning a lot. I'm actually working on an interesting research paper, and I hope she takes me a long way during this journey that I'm taking, and I'm very excited. So, I don't know what to say. I'm nervous. I'm sorry.
Well, I got a question. So, Angie, tell us your background. Tell us how'd you get started, and what was your background before?
I actually love helping people, and I love talking to people, and I got into it with a DJ. I was doing promotions and marketing for him, and that didn't work out very well. So one of my friends, they threw a Rock the Mic benefit, and that turned out really well. And I met Miss Audrey there, and her, I asked her questions about her business, and she said she was looking for an intern, and I felt that I would be a good person for the job, and I said, well, here I am, and here I am now. So,
Oh, that's what's up. So, what do you plan on going into for yourself in the future?
I actually wanted to do I had a couple businesses I wanted to get into. My first one was I wanted to do a shuttle for the elderly on the weekends. So,
Okay.
when they want to go, to go to the casino or wherever they want to go, or local cities around Ohio, and they pay a stipend for the month, and they get to use that for the whole weekend of the month, and they good to go. That was one of my business ideas I wanted to do. And I want to do something for, the children, because it's a lot of violence out here in the world nowadays, and it's better for our children to get into something more positive, and there's not a lot of that going on nowadays. So that would be something else for us to try to get together and build on, and I'm looking forward to doing some stuff like that too also.
Oh, that's cool, because like you said, it's like a minefield out here.
Oh, my goodness.
As far as for the kids and everything.
Yes.
Period, in Cleveland, period, as far as safety goes and everything like that.
Right.
Just like you're here today, gone tomorrow, basically.
Yeah.
And stuff. So, what y'all doing for Easter?
Nothing.
I'm getting a tattoo. I'll be getting a tattoo tomorrow.
Don't
And you
look
know,
at me like that,
and it's
Keith. I'm not
420.
doing nothing. I'm watching the playoffs.
Don't get excited, Audrey.
I'm watching the playoffs.
Oh.
I have no more community ties, so therefore I
intimate moments.
don't need to fulfill community ties by participating in Easter when it's not celebrated in the real meaning of Easter.
Yeah.
I wasn't about to preach to you.
Don't preach. You gave me the look.
Preach to you at
You
all.
gave me the look.
I was actually about to get into her and the tattoos. See? How many tattoos do you got?
I have 13.
Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all gotta follow her on her Instagram page. Tell me your Instagram.
Forever Envy. It's forever_envy. All underscores. I follow back.
Yeah.
She's an up and coming tattoo model.
Yes.
I'm trying to be. So I need everyone's support. If you see me out here, make sure you support me, and I'll support back. I support anybody to support me.
No doubt.
So, can you tell the listeners a little bit about the training, what your experience has been so far as the training with myself?
Learning the different tools of marketing. That's like the number one thing you need to know. Because if you go in there with just one mindset of what you want to do, you're not going to get. You have to be open-minded to every aspect of marketing. There's so much to learn. Like, I don't even know. Like, it's so much to learn. Like, I don't even know how to, like, begin to explain to people. It's more so you have to be there to actually know. And, like, I don't know. Like,
what are you planning on using your skills that you are gaining? What are you planning on being in the next 2 years from now?
the SPO model of your company.
I'm training her. I'm giving her just about every knowledge that I have that I've gained over the years. And
so you gonna have models, Audrey?
Yes. Look here.
Audrey, you didn't tell us that. You keeping secrets.
I keep a lot of secrets.
You didn't tell me you was gonna have models.
I keep a lot of secrets.
Oh,
I'm not supposed to let everybody know what I do. I'm not about to.
Told me Monday about the models.
No. See, I don't tell everything. That's the problem with
now,
people.
Now, when is
these
the modeling
days.
thing gonna start?
We haven't got to that point yet. We're going to get her. Actually, my stages is I'm gonna let her grow and blossom and let her display her skills. My only thing is that I want her to be able to have marketable skills and be able to market herself in the right way, in the right image. Not only for herself.
And don't get caught up by the vultures.
Not only, you're right about that.
No, for real.
And I'm training her like that. Like when she first came up to me when I was a judge at the Rock the Mic event, she asked me a lot of questions. And I was a little bit stunned because I never had nobody come to me and ask me a lot of questions about marketing in itself outside of a classroom or a professional setting or a meeting like that. And for her to be hungry for knowledge, it was great. And we talked one-on-one after the Rock the Mic event, and she was telling me her experience with her promoter, and it was really a bad experience for her. And I actually,
What was he on some? He was on some other stuff.
It was no. I'm not gonna say he was a bad. He's a good person, but his way of handling business was all wrong.
Oh, okay.
Like he was sending us out there, and our eyes closed, like we didn't know what to do. It's like
she was
so basically
a sheep thrown to the wolves.
Communication.
Right, no type. I had to go
nothing.
Do everything.
It was nothing.
Wow.
Like you have to teach people what you want them to do.
Exactly.
You can't just say, okay, I'm going to hire you for a position because you have these skills. Now I'm about to throw you out there to the wolves and let you fend for yourself.
Or at least have a synopsis of what they're supposed to do and everything.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Have some kind of guideline, some kind of plan for her to implement. And she discussed that she felt like she was just thrown to the wolves because she didn't have the knowledge or the skills to be able to complete the task that she was given. So I told her to give me a call a couple of days, and she did. And I met with her, and we talked. And I basically told her, forget everything that she was taught. Mm-hmm. So I basically told her, forget everything that you was taught, that you run your skills and experience, leave that at the door. That's not even here because I didn't want her to bring any bad habits into her training mode. So I wanted her to be open to new ideas and being able to understand the knowledge that she was getting from me.
Okay, now I got a question. How long is her intern period?
Considering that marketing and business is a long-term journey. You're not going to learn everything all at once. So there's a 3-phase with my training program. The first phase is the marketing phase, which is, I believe, 10 weeks. Okay. And then we go into the business internship, where she
Okay.
learns how to run and own and start a business, and that's a 16-week. So once she finishes those 2 weeks, then
So it's
she's
about
done
like-
26 weeks altogether.
Ooh, half a year, basically.
Basically half a year, and I'm giving her all the knowledge, and she's literally on the crash course to becoming a marketing and a business professional. I'm giving her my 4 years of degree work in 26 weeks.
Okay, that's what's up. Are you presently in school at this moment, or?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is my school. She's my teacher.
Oh, wow. Miss Marshall.
And it's free.
She got to bring you an apple and stuff, you know.
I mean, I'd rather, like, if you can get the opportunity to get knowledge for free, why not take the opportunity?
That's true, because schools will run up in.
Yeah. Better get it free now,
Definitely
because
run up in.
once I get my paperwork in to start my own business training school, it's going to cost you.
Oh, wow. How much you going to be charging?
Hey, I'm taking financial aid too.
Damn.
Yeah, it's about to be official.
It's gonna be all the way official. That's my next goal.
So you going to have the school, the models.
Yeah.
Got to let us know when the modeling starts.
I see.
You going to have tattoo models too?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's even better. That's even better. Tattoo models.
I got some auditions already.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. I ain't interested in the male models. I'm interested in the female
That's
models.
fine.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a very beautiful young lady, and she has this lovely tattoo sleeve. I'm gonna say a half body
Yes, she
tattoo.
does. Yes, she does. Now, let me ask you a question. What started you to get the tattoos?
Oh, my goodness. This is about to be real funny. I had stretch marks on my side. So I'm like, you know what?
Okay.
I don't want this there. So I'm like, I'm going to tat it up. So I did that. And I don't know. My tattoo artist, Lunchtime X, Super Ink, make sure if you like to get tatted, holler at him. But he started doing my sleeve, and he's been doing my tattoos ever since.
Now, how long did it take for the sleeve, for him to do the sleeve?
This tattoo has been going on for at least 2 years, but I don't get it all done at once. I always go and just get it add-ons. So I'm getting my stomach done tomorrow. So
What'd you get and put on your stomach?
some fireflies, 3D. So it's gonna be cool.
So you won't be coloring eggs tomorrow. You
No,
coloring eggs tomorrow, aren't you?
No, I'm watching playoffs
You get hostile when I ask you about the eggs.
because we don't do Easter around here.
no Easter.
If it's not the real Easter, we not doing it. I'm
It's still the
celebrating
real Easter.
No, it's not.
It's in your heart.
Yeah, Jesus in my heart too. He
Right.
rose for us, and that's
Exactly.
how I'm celebrated.
Right.
Not no bunnies laying
So
no
let me
colorful
ask-
eggs.
You watching the 10 Commandments tonight?
I watch that every day. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Man, that ain't nothing like the old original one.
Not the original one. If it's the original one, then yes, I will.
Because, you know, they got that new one, too, and I hate
I'm
that
not.
new one.
No, I'm not. If it's the original one, I'll watch it.
The original one is...
The black and white one.
Yeah, black and white one. The Charlton Heston one in color.
Well, they updated. It was black and white when I first seen it.
It's always been in color. I've seen it. When the water, you park the road, park the sea and everything. And man, they had some stars in that one, too. They had Charlton Heston, Yul Brynner. And
They over here taking selfies and stuff. Look at them. Oh, Lord, we didn't.
We don't get to do this a lot.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
That was like that was the bomb movie. That movie really is one of the movies that you cannot remake.
So, if you guys are looking for a tattoo model, how can someone get in contact with you, Angie, if they want to bring you in some of their projects or whatever?
Follow me on Facebook, Angie Tolbert, ANGIE, Tolbert, TOLBERT. You can follow me on Instagram, like I said before, it's _Eva, EVA_ENVIED. And, just hit me up. And if if I feel like you're, serious about it, because, it's a lot of people out
Serious
here.
inquiries only.
Yes, then I will definitely be down to work with you.
Hey, that's what's up.
And
that's
leave the
what's up.
shiesty stuff at home.
Yeah.
The shiesty stuff.
Bring
like
your
what?
brains, because I
Right.
ain't on all that.
And she will have contracts in hand, too.
Hey, that's what's up, though. That's a good thing. Black ink be in your future.
Hey.
It's
I'm
serious.
actually trying to get a tattoo magazine for Cleveland, and I'm actually
for real?
Yes, it's stuff that Cleveland does not do that we need to do. Like,
It's a whole lot of stuff Cleveland does not do.
yes, and this artist here that's not being recognized, and tattoos is a big people get
Billion-dollar
treasured a lot,
industry.
You know? Yeah, it's a big
Right.
industry, and I feel like we should let people know that this is what's out here.
So how many tattoos you think you'll have before you eventually just tap out and say, no more tattoos?
I'm gonna say 25.
Okay.
She halfway there. She got 13
I
now.
only got 13, so and my tattoos look nice where they at, so it's cool.
Yeah, I seen. I seen.
Lord. Just go to the Instagram. Just hit her up on Instagram.
Yeah, hit me up on Instagram.
What is that? I'm on Instagram.
Yes, exactly.
It's _Eva EVA_envy ENVIED.
Yeah, I seen the sleeve.
Oh yeah, and my pictures, it's me. It's not those Instagram fake pictures where you see a girl on Instagram, you see her in public, you be like, damn, what happened?
Oh, you get catfished.
Right. And tell them how they can get in contact with your tattoo artist.
Lunchtime X. You can follow him on Instagram. His name is lunchtimex_. You can follow the page Super Ink Tattoos. You can get his number. His number is 216-392-5631. He doesn't do prices over the phone. Never ask how much a tattoo costs because they're not going to know until it's actually drawn and ready to go.
That's true. That can go for a lot of fields too.
Right.
People
Yeah.
ask over the phone. It's like I can't really tell
Right,
you right
you
now
feel me?
because you
Like-
ain't told me what you want.
Right, so I
Now
can't
you tell
give
me
you a
what
price.
you want, then I can come at you with a price.
Yeah.
It's Forever Envy _ all underscores. And it's 3 artists. Is you have Lunchtime X, you have John, well you have Faison, and you have Geronimo, and they're all great artists. So you have 3 great people to choose from.
That's what's ugh.
And they on 126 in Kinsman.
Okay.
And I'm rocking one of their shirts right now. There. They got custom made Super Ink shirts. So make sure you grab
Okay.
one.
That's what's up.
So now you know what I be doing.
Yeah. Even though you kept a secret about the
I'm gonna
modeling.
keep I keep a lot of secrets. I
You
got
kept
10
a secret.
more secrets I'm keeping too.
Well, you're going to have to tell one of them today.
Well, I already told one today, so I got 9 more.
2 since you ain't coloring no eggs.
Whatever. I ain't coloring no eggs.
Just color one.
No,
I like you giving the egg a tattoo.
no.
Come on, Audrey.
Bunnies don't lay eggs.
Nope.
Just one.
No.
Peter Cottontail would be greatly appreciated.
Peter Cottontail look good in my pot
Now
cooking
you gonna
too.
watch. Now you gonna watch the Peter Cottontail special.
No. As long as I'm cooking, Peter.
So you gonna have barbecue rabbit.
Yep, I love rabbit.
Barbecue rabbit.
I eat wild meat. Yes, I do.
Oh my! This is when the show takes a dramatic turn.
Well,
You gonna have to elaborate on that. What kind of exotic wild meats do you eat?
Well, I eat rabbit, coon,
Oh, okay.
deer,
Okay.
now what is coon?
raccoon.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Just give me some chicken.
I eat frog.
I know. I heard frog legs.
I
taste
eat
like
snake.
You eat snake?
Yeah,
What snake tastes like?
chicken. Yeah. Probably tastes like
Tangy,
Chicken.
tangy chicken.
Tastes like chicken.
Tangy chicken tastes like chicken.
Chicken.
That's the true chicken teriyaki right there.
Yes.
Oh
Well,
wow.
we gotta go pay the bill.
Well, I like to thank Angie for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed it.
And I'm going to check out more of them Instagram pics with the tattoo sleeves and the tattoos.
You can't find it.
I found them.
Right.
Yes. I found them. Well, we're going to take a break because we got East Tech coach Brett Moore coming on. And we're going to talk about East Tech's run to the state. And we're going to talk some hoop when we come back on the Hood Point on the MSC Radio Network.
Work.
I need every drip about that cup. Sipping from your love. Sipping from your love. Sipping from your love. I need every drip about that cup.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. User friendly and ready to serve. MorningShowCentral.com.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
This is
President Barack Obama, and you're listening to MSC Radio Network.
Oh, great. Not another Farm Bill request. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/Morning Show Central. Denying one Farm Bill request at a time. Call the show toll free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on morningshowcentral.com. If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on MSC Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at morningshowcentral.com.
MSC Radio Network has just tweeted the following. This bowel movement won't come out.
Check us out on Twitter at twitter.com/MSC Radio Network.
Hey, yo, T, Simply said he wanted us to do something for Cleveland. Dropping bombs on city blocks whenever the drama forms. Born from the ghetto streets, meet me with red iris taking over. So can you dig it like Cyrus? We on the vibe, the lockdown, the lakefront. Getting all the things we want to sport, but so we can't front. My mission to rule it all until the day I'm leaving my mark on the scene. I be the man, king of Cleve. Street drama escalates to heights that step defying. Minds crying at funerals of low rollers trying to play high and take a look into my red eyes. As dreams shatter, people smile up in your face, but try to take you down like backstabbers. Blood splatter, I'm hit. I drop my slip up on it, see master gas, grab my heat, let the fury unleash. Saying prayers, hoping they need less, cause weapons bless all those who try to test me. Internal bullets are burning, feeling my mortality, reality hit. Like the lead that struck the tires, hit a tree trying to build. They met me with rapid fire, Cleveland Sire, feeling the heat. I let 5 shots spit, 2 hit the target, 1 leg and 1 wig split. Thickness of the gun smoke, making me choke, adrenaline pumping blood out my body, do something. I feel the cold hand of death coming. Hummer hollows follow on the last. I see my name. It's a death, Brendan Chris will be the next man to reign. We on the vibe, the lockdown, the lakefront. Getting all the things we want to sport, but so we can't front. My mission to rule it all until the day I'm leaving my mark on the scene. I be the man, king of Cleveland. We on the vibe, the lockdown, the lakefront. Getting all the things we want to sport, but so we can't front. My mission to rule it all until the day I'm leaving my mark on the scene. I be the man, king of Cleveland.
hundreds of live weather products and layers, and thousands of combinations, Weather Studio provides a professional graphics and storm monitoring solution without complex user knowledge and without the industry standard price tag of $1,000 plus broadcast systems. Weather Studio displays a plethora of critical atmospheric and geophysical data on an interactive GIS-enabled computer map. Get your free 14-day trial of Weather Studio at their website, weatherstudio.paulmarv.com. That's weatherstudio.paulmarv.com. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. Lakewood Computer, located at 14035 Madison Avenue in Lakewood, has it all. If you're in need of computer repairs or want to cut the cost of ink cartridges and printing supplies, count on Lakewood Computer in Lakewood, Ohio to provide it all. For the past 5 years, Lakewood Computer has been providing you with a huge assortment of computer equipment and services at very competitive prices. Lakewood Computer purchases and sells pre-owned desktops, laptops, and related equipment, and they offer outstanding prices on aftermarket printing supplies, including toner cartridges and ink cartridges. With 29 years of professional experience, Lakewood Computer is highly confident in their ability to enhance your overall computing experience. Check them out online at joeslakewoodcomputer.com. That's joeslakewoodcomputer.com. Or give them a call toll-free, 855-580-0768. That's 855-580-0768.
Yo, it's Woody. Now, I know a thing or two about women, and I want to help all the ladies out there take care of their men. Happy Endings Orgasmically Organic Massage Oil. Yeah, I said orgasmically organic, made right here in Cleveland. Now, no other product delivers this level of purity and performance. It's guaranteed to improve your overall experience and keeps that sensitive skin soft and smooth. Guys, don't be a tool. You're doing it anyway. Might as well do it right. Get your happy ending at happyendingsoil.com. That's happyendingsoil.com.
Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits. A 99.5% uptime guarantee and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now.
Oh, wow. Language.
Okay, he was PMSing.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
Diesel Beats, boy.
Yeah. Here we go again. It's the land of no land. Down breed and no breed. Y'all know about that breed pack.
We're back.
Y'all know about that J-Von.
On the Hood Point on the MSC Radio Network. Work. Yeah. A word from our sponsor.
What, you gonna talk or something?
I mean, you looked at it like he was about to talk.
You need your computer fixed or you want to buy a computer, be sure to go holler at Joe's Lakewood Computer. You call 216-409-1656. You can get desktop, laptops, they buy, they resell. You can get used computers. You can get it all. Get your computers fixed at Joe's. Lakewood Computer.
Yes.
216-409-1656.
Yes, and also go over to Panini Subs. That's at 7310 Lorraine Avenue with the best subs in town. Tell them the MSC Radio Network sent you and get $1 off your meal. So go check them out. Can't beat that. Can't beat that.
Can't
go
beat
check
that.
them out. Yeah, we in this
beat
piece. I need an introduction.
Yeah,
I need an introduction,
Definitely.
man. I'm in this.
No, we gonna
now.
get our own introduction.
that's
He
what
already
I'm
introduced
saying.
himself. Yo,
I need
check it out, man. You gonna follow right with me?
Okay,
It's your man E Rumble, the host.
Yes. And it's your man S, the host over here.
Damn, we doing the ASAP thing now, huh? We doing the ASAP. It's G host, K the host, E the host, and Sean the host.
Yes. Yes, Sean C in the
Exactly.
building. We was a little
And we got
tardy.
B the host also.
That's right.
Yeah.
But we got to give him a formal
Oh,
introduction.
yeah. Don't
Go ahead and
mind
knock
our
yourself out,
clowning.
Keith. Do it.
Man, this man
It's our pleasure. First
has
of all.
brought basketball back at one of the Cleveland public school basketball meccas in the city.
Yes, it's got history.
People don't realize that, but it's actually history on itself. And he's been there for 9 years. But what people don't realize is that it didn't start with him going downstate this year. He actually been getting pretty deep into the tournament the last couple of years.
Yes.
But they sent Menor home packing.
Yes.
Woot woot.
We're kind of happy about that.
I think Menor is kind of like the Pittsburgh Steelers of the schools, basically, in a sense.
I concur. I concur.
But we're going to introduce 9-year coaching veteran of East Tech Senior High School boys basketball team, Mr. Brett Moore.
Yeah. Welcome.
Welcome to the hood.
Welcome.
Standing O.
Yes, standing O.
Yes.
Man, well deserved, man. Thank you for coming. Man.
Thank you for blessing us.
For real.
I appreciate y'all for the invite, man.
Yes.
Man.
It's been since 1972.
1972. I wasn't even thought about. I hope I wasn't thought about.
I was here, but I just like Kane.
I wasn't, man.
I wouldn't even have thought that then. I had a couple more years before I came.
That was a great year, but I ain't gonna. That was a great year. We'll just leave it at that.
Hey, before
Man.
we get into deep into this, man.
Okay.
Hey, Sean, man.
What up?
Thinking about East Tech, man. Thinking about some of the greats that played ball at East Tech, man. You don't get any kind of shivers thinking about one of the guys that used to harass you in the school hallways that went to that school.
Killian played at East Tech.
Killian.
Well, Killian.
Wow.
Oh wow, it's crazy. He the one who told me to get into high school coaching.
Yeah.
Well, quick little story. Mr. Killian used to harass this guy while we were in high school because he wouldn't play basketball for him at your high school.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I mean harass him. Literally.
For real. Like pinned against the locker, like harassed.
I
Boy, you
see.
coming to practice?
Yeah, like that. I used to be standing next to him like, really?
and that was crazy because he, East Tech alum. I was amazed when I found that out. Like,
Really?
class of 1966. That's when he was.
Wow.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Rest in peace,
Yeah,
Coach.
Love that guy.
Yeah, rest in peace, Coach Killian. That's great. I played with his son in summer league.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Keith.
Oh, okay.
Him and Keith is exact opposite, basically. Right?
Hey, real quick story. Jermaine got dunked on by that dude.
By Keith?
Sorry, man. But yeah, we was playing on one of them Ohio festival tournament joints. He came down and straight banged on man like,
All right.
Real quick story about that. But enough about us.
Enough
man.
about us, yeah.
We got a legend in the building now.
Yes.
Yeah, man. You creating your own history, man.
Oh,
You
wow.
a legend.
You up there with shavers now,
real, for
basically.
real.
Wow, that's what everybody was saying, but
For real.
I'm
You
just
could be
doing my
modest.
part,
Man.
You could be modest. We'll glow for you. You are doing it, man.
You really are. You really are, man.
Now, this year, I've watched a lot of Senate basketball. You usually had a big man anchor your team.
Right.
In past years, you had Frazier and you had, oh my God.
Who, man? Raymond Austin. I had
Raymond Austin,
and
yeah.
Ray Sheffield, too.
I talked to his father and stuff not too long ago.
Yeah.
And this year, you had the 4 guards jumping off.
Yeah.
Talk about that, man.
It was what I tried to do was put somebody in a permanent mismatch spot. Most high school teams go traditional, and they want to afford it stays by the basket. And putting Jonell Free, who's a guard, who's my 2 guard last year, at the 4. But he's like 6'3", he's about 210, 215.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
He could hold his own. I just told
Yeah.
him, you're going to be a guard on the offensive side of the ball, but
So defense, you're going to be a
defensively, you're
forward.
going to have to, guard the post. And he was like, cool. Once he made that adjustment and he made that sacrifice, really, it was a sacrifice, because he went from averaging like 20 plus last year as a junior to only averaging about 15 this year to make way for Anthony Carmen and Markel Johnson.
So he's
Word
pretty
to
gracious.
Kyrie and Deion Waiters.
Right. Was that a hard sell? Like, was it hard to sell?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Yeah.
No, because he knew that the ultimate goal was to win, and I told him that if he did it, we had a potential to win big, and that's all they wanted to do was win. You know?
Oh, nice. Wow. Like, say that again, Keith, one more time.
Kyrie and Deion, are you listening? Did you watch the Bad Boys on Thursday?
Man, yeah, I watched it.
Man, I watched it. I watched it yesterday. I recorded it and I watched it yesterday. I was telling
You
Sean.
missed the Bad Boys?
Man, Keith, I was telling him on the way here, man. That's one of the best documentaries I've seen in the 30 for 30s, man.
And I'm telling
y'all
you.
done talking about it.
No, get back up here. And the thing is, that's kind of like the blueprint in a sense. The Cavs are lightweight in.
That's what I was just telling E. That everybody keeps telling me that I need to watch it because if the Cavs could ever imply not the bad boy side of it, but the team mentality that they possessed and kept instilling in everybody from Isaiah on down, we could be. I'm not even gonna say the D word, but we could win one.
Yeah.
Because the thing was, he got Mark McGuire to sacrifice his game just like you did with John L. Free, and he was lighting him up as a junior.
Yeah,
and a lot of that, I love how a lot of that helped with the fact that
he had a phenomenal junior year, man. Yeah, you know, but I think he had But I told him like, my goal is to get the kids in college, man, because you know, for our kids, we don't have. And I grew up just like them. That's why it's like an honor. You know, I wish I could have been a traditional scared, you know, but you know, growing up right there on 79th and Woodland. But you know, we had the bus and had to go across town. So and I love my Warrior fam. You know, and all my records is etched in stone because they closed the school down.
Nice. Immortalized.
Right.
Immortalized.
You'll never get this record.
So,
y'all never catch this record.
Hey,
but the college coaches, the first thing they go for obviously is the blue chip players. You know, you got the McDonald's All-American game, you got the Jordan game that was on the other day.
Right.
But after that, they going for the winners.
Yeah.
And you know what happened is they ended up getting guys who wouldn't normally get an opportunity to play at the collegiate level. So I had my shooting guard, my leading scorer, KT Taylor, signed with Notre Dame this past week.
Oh, congrats. Shout out to KT Taylor.
John Nell's going to Mercyhurst, but also going to Mercyhurst is two of my guys off the bench, which was Samaj Taylor, a major defensive guy, and other defensive guy, Arsante Lowe. And
congrats to all you
guys that wouldn't normally have an opportunity to play at the collegiate level, basketball-wise, like Arsante's going for football, but they're going to, you know, give him a basketball opportunity, play a year, then he transferred to the 4-year school to play football for 4 years.
Okay, that's good.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
So just open up opportunities for these kids. Like I said, we don't got trust funds. We don't have, you know, X amount of money set aside.
That. That's for
sure. You know, so like when you speak of Mentor, it's more like I look at it like a UNLV Duke type thing.
Right. Like a Duke.
More Duke. Duke.
Yeah. Right.
With us being UNLV.
Yeah, but you know what? I respect Mentor, though.
Yeah, I do.
Respect them.
Oh, yeah.
Big time.
Oh, yeah.
Any school that puts out any level of academics.
I respect winners.
Athletes.
Yeah.
I respect the winners. So as much as we hate the Steelers in Cleveland, I respect Pittsburgh.
Right.
Huh?
Speak for yourself, buddy. You went too far.
Yeah,
we was
on there now. I'm about to put you out now.
I was riding with you all the way up to the Pittsburgh. Like,
I respect it, man. I respect it. They win. I mean, hell, we need to take that blueprint.
No, they was at home with us.
Yeah. I know you got a whole lot of attention, basically, many from the alumni.
Yeah.
From all the way down, you know, all the way from when they got their first championship up to now.
Right.
And things, because
I know.
A lot of,
go ahead. Finish up.
A lot of people usually hop on when after you done beat Mentor, I'll take it, basically, because nobody basically saw y'all coming and stuff like that. Because I seen like an article where Terry Pluto and them people were saying that y'all was underdogs. And I was like, they wasn't underdogs. They kicked ass all season.
Yeah, say it like it is, man. It was wrong for them to have you in the underdog role, and you guys were clearly equal, if not far better than them.
clear when we did.
Okay.
When they did the pep rally, all the TV stations turned the cameras off because of what I was saying.
Good. See, we didn't get to see that. I'm glad you say that.
I started seeing the lights go off. I'm like, but I'm on my soapbox, man. I'm about to say what say what's on my heart, man.
Do that, man.
This real talk on here, man. You could say it on here.
Right. If anything else you need to get off your chest, feel right free, man.
I think I got it all off then, man. But they kept saying, everybody kept saying that David and Goliath.
Shit, that was ridiculous.
I'm like, come on now.
It wasn't.
Like, man, we the damn Giants. What the hell
right.
are you talking about? We the Giants. I'm like, it's more like the Jack and the Beanstalk.
Right.
Jack climbed his ass up that Beanstalk and he woke up the damn giant. That's what you just did.
Right. I like that one. I like that.
So I said something along those lines, but I was on my soapbox, man. But like I said, I've had guys, a couple of alum who been supporting me from day one, man.
Good.
That's good.
A lot of the older people just started to come back out, but actually, East Tech legend Lemoyne Porter, he's been following us since I got there. So I appreciate him. He comes out and talks to the guys, every now and again, and just about what it means to be a Scarab, and not just on a basketball standpoint, but just from an academic standpoint, man.
Yeah.
Because he was like, not only was he like the man, he was like the, one of the best students in the school, and he just tried to preach education and all that stuff, man.
And I'm gonna be honest, you ever been to East Tech? Man, there's so many people that have went to that school and did stuff outside when they graduated, like Harrison Dillard, Jesse Owens.
Right.
Who's that name again you said there?
Harrison Dillard.
That's family.
Right.
That is my uncle right there. Just because America, you don't know, that is my uncle there.
Matter of fact, a couple of years ago, I went to take pictures up there. I think I met you up there, matter of fact. And I was like, damn, got some of everybody in here.
That's big, and like you said, having somebody come back and speak on the heritage, the foundation, it has to help. It has to.
Definitely. Yeah. Because you look at, like, people will be like, well, it ain't them. Dude, when it be a Senate team, I root for them regardless if they getting that far. I don't care, stuff like that.
And one thing I made note in the paper when we played Cleveland Heights, it's like when I leave, obviously the other teams in the Senate are competitors, but when I leave the Senate, I take the whole league on my back because I know a lot of the teams, I know the hardships of this coaching in the Senate, and I know a lot of the teams can't go out and compete against, the high level non-conference teams. So when I leave, I make it a point. If we got a chance to whip your ass, we whooping your ass. I may take it easy on the Senate, in the Senate, because, I don't want to necessarily show them up, but I do want to let them know, like, y'all can't fuck with us.
I love it.
But when we go outside the league, one game that stand out, the second game of the tournament, the sectional final against Mayfield, and
y'all put it on them
because I knew that Menor would probably do the same thing to Kennedy.
And they did.
So I made it a point.
And they did.
I made it a point to, because Menor and Mayfield are in the same league. So I wanted to let that league know, like, we not bullshit.
Right.
We on our business.
And plus, Mayfield had to come down to Tech. That's not a.
Hey,
I
didn't know that.
Everyone shook, but they was just like, how the hell this team is this damn good playing in these conditions? But,
it's basketball.
But all I need is 2 hoops and some,
exactly.
I don't even need all the lines. We don't even got all the lines.
Y'all got that floor like Collinwood used to have back in the day.
We the last school. I don't know why they don't show us.
Because Collinwood changed theirs.
Yeah, Collinwood changed theirs a few years ago.
Right.
And because Collinwood, she's like, somebody set theirs on fire. I was like, my floor look. You got to come and hook us up at some point.
Oh, it's coming.
I think it's coming a little more sooner than later.
It should have came a long time ago. Like the girls won the state back in 2002. They should have did it when Barbara Turner was there. They did that.
Should have did that then.
Speaking of floor, I got a question. So let's go back to when you all clinched to go down state at Cleveland State and your man hit the shot. Mm-hmm. Now I'm talking about the floor.
Right.
All I know is I watched the replay of the video, and somebody came off the bench in a yellow shirt, and the next thing I know, he was sprawled across the floor in excitement. Can you talk about what happened on that play?
Man, I have no idea. I was running, and I'm like, where the hell am I running to? And I just like, man, let me just do my Pete Rose, man. And just get
Yes.
I had to keep rewinding. Like, wait a minute, did he just take an L?
I had to play it cool and smack the flow and stand up like, I don't know, man. It was so much emotion because, for one, that team was good.
Yeah.
Once we got past, and I can't really say anybody because, like I said, Shaw came in ready to play, man. That was a scary moment because, Shaw, it was hard to
get up for them.
It wasn't hard to get up. It wasn't hard for me to get up for them, but for kids, it's like
because they had blew them out early in the season,
right? We beat them a couple of weeks ago, prior to, and it's just like if you don't come to play, and plus, my man Steve wasn't there coaching them, so the head coach wasn't there coaching them, and it's the day after we won the city championship. It's kind of a trap game the first time around. So this time around, it was really a trap game because. This team's record ain't that great, but their talent is great.
Right.
I'm like, they got nice talent at Shaw, so always have. So once we got past that game, we had a team meeting. Like I said, I got a great captain in our Sante Lowe, man. He told me everything that was going on behind the scenes. So the pregame speech before Mayfield was me cussing two of the players out, and the AD was like, "Yeah, that was the best pregame speech you gave all season." Because you can't have people thinking that they're bigger than the team.
That's true. That's true. Because that'll tear teams up.
When they fell back in line, it was kind of like I started to see us play a lot differently. But that all goes to the people you put in place as captains. And I had a phenomenal captain this year in Asante Lowe.
Nice.
And so it just started building and building and building, and the game plan we had for Menor worked, and then we saw Shaker, and I couldn't wait. That's all I can say. I was excited for that game. Because,
what the thing that's tripped out, because I had seen in the paper that you had talked to Chris Foreman or something that played for
Jeff
Menor.
Foreman.
Jeff Foreman.
And
I had interviewed him a couple of years
I
back.
like Jeff. Jeff was
He's a good
guy.
kid.
Yeah.
Very good kid. And he basically told you what to do, basically.
Yeah, he was
the
like,
game
our
plan.
conditioning is ridiculous. So I'm like, all right, well, I got a cross-country background, so I pulled out cross-country notes and stuff, and we did that cross-country workout. I'll probably never delete that film off my phone because that always gives me a reminder of why we made it that far. Because it wasn't a fluke. It was like a surprise to everybody else, but it was like we set out to do that. We go all year round. We start back up in June with summer league and shootouts and all that stuff, man. So we go all year round, and we reap the rewards of the work we put in.
That's what's up.
Definitely, that's what's up. It's like it's a lot different now than like back in the days when we all went to school and stuff like that. Where now you got center teams going down deep in the playoffs and stuff. Now where in football you got Glenville and John Hay, and basketball we got East Tech. And things, so that's.
Hopefully we can get Glenville, man, because Glenville got the talent, man.
They got the talent
if
too.
I didn't want to go downstate. Give me Jamon. We would have won. Man,
that dude is nice.
Ridiculous, man. There wasn't no defense for that. I tried to face guard that dude. I tried putting zones on him, and this dude just one of them slippery type cats, man. He gonna find a seam in that paint and get in there, man. So I was like, man, we gonna stop everybody else.
So you got everybody else.
You do your thing, but we got all the rest of y'all and everything.
I wish him well, man. He's a hell of a talent, man. Good
Yes,
kid
he
too,
is.
though, man. Down at Akron, man. I
That's
know for
good.
a fact he can play at that level.
Yeah.
Man. That dude is good.
Keep gonna have him right and everything.
Yeah.
He gonna have him
Yeah, he
right.
got Tree right. And Tree was like, we played against him. The dude at Treadwell.
Oh, Treadwell?
Oh, that's my boy's son right there.
Man, that dude treated us like babies a couple of years ago.
Sean, I don't know if you remember Brian Coates, man, from Shaw. That's Coates' son.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The other guy, Nick Harney, he played on the All-Star game with my son, with Keith.
Nick Harney is nice.
Yeah.
Man, y'all old. nah, that's nice to all these generations.
We got some. I just
coming
want
together.
to, showcase the talent that we do have. We got some nice talent in the center, man.
Very
It
nice
really
talent.
do, really
Very
do.
nice talent.
And it gets kind of upsetting to me sometimes, because the city has a lot of talent all across the city.
Yes.
But there's so many added influences in the streets that snatches some of these good talented kids up, man, as well as some of these households where you got you don't have people that's pushing them to stay in with the basketball, stay in with the football, and you know, back in the day, we had people that pushed us to keep on going, to keep on doing. And some of these kids there, they don't. All they see is what the streets, and
they're raising themselves in a lot of cases.
And for this year, one thing I was just thinking about, I always said this when I got there. The reason why we made it so far, one of the biggest reasons why, was that I had the best guys in the school on the team at the same time. Every year, it's always somebody that should be playing that's not for whatever reason. And most of the time, it's what you just said. The influences outside the school. I remember when I first got there, it was a dude named Cedric Bell. Man, this dude was like, he didn't play. In the year he did play, I'm like, man, had he played the year before? Don't tell him how good we would have did. Wow. But, it's just like, but the streets be getting these guys, man. And I'm just trying to make my influence for the time that I got them, the few hours that I do have them, stronger than, the street influence, and try to get them to see something different. Because a lot of kids don't understand the way you get out of your situation is the way you think. You got to change the way you think.
Got to change your thinking.
Money can't change. Money don't change you. Nah. Money make you if you're an asshole, you got money.
It's gonna really make you an asshole.
That's right.
They make you more what you already are. So if you're a good guy, you're gonna be an even better guy if you got money. So money it's not the. Don't get me wrong. Give me some money.
Oh yeah, everybody.
It'll make my life a lot more convenient right now.
Right. But if you don't have it, getting money is not the way out. It's more or less to change the way you think, because you'll go right back into the same predicament you in, or make yourself, put yourself in a deeper situation, because you got more means to do bullshit. So
now, do you have anything like in place where you use to try and keep these guys from falling back to the streets? And
no, just keep them with me. We together. I said it's an all year round program. So only time we take off is the time that the state make us take off, which is from the time we are done in the tournament at 28 days after that. Oh, okay. So from that point, we always together. I went and bought a truck so we could, all be together.
Oh, that's good.
And something I don't want to cut you off, but something that people don't know, how, like I said, I don't allow these kids to make excuses. I don't make excuses, even though I be wanting to sometimes, but I'm like, nah, I can't do that. But when we played Menor, we didn't have a bus.
I was about to bring that up. I read that.
Yeah, we didn't have a bus.
He was like, ain't had no transportation.
So I said, Aunt Carmen's father, a cheerleading advisor, and myself just put everybody in our cars and we drove out there.
Good. Man, they tried to sabotage.
I try not to think like that, man, but
I'll say it for you, brother. Sounds like sabotage.
Yeah, it sounds like sabotage.
Oh, man.
It's kind of like sometimes, I'm sorry to cut you off, it's kind of like sometimes the city is our own worst enemy here, honestly. And I know, because one of my best dudes coached for Collinwood, coached football.
Okay.
And he goes through the same crazy stuff you wouldn't even believe. It's like, really?
Right.
Okay, we'll call them mishaps just for
mishaps.
But
come on, man.
It's all about how you view it. It's like, okay, this is a adverse time, so let's fuck the adversity. We gonna get through it. So I don't want no excuses. It's been all kind of
roll out here and kick Menor's ass.
You said mishaps. Wait a minute. What did the sign say in front of real talk? Real people and real conversation. We gonna keep it real on here, man. That's some bull crap. That's some bull crap.
Because I read that, I was salty. Like,
sabotage.
What? What you mean?
It didn't show, but like I said, I bought the truck for that reason. I had 6 guys.
That's cool.
In the truck, and we rolled out. And
we want my man to be able to get a bus next year. That's all.
I understand. All right. I'm the pit bull of the show, so I'm ready to
bus
fight.
And a floor.
You let me know. You need somebody to go fight for you. Call me up. I'll go. I don't care.
But I definitely say it sounds peculiar.
It really does.
It do sound ironic, because it's like.
But I'm not surprised. I mean, but that's just that's the city. I mean, they just.
It is.
They wait till you getting all the way to go downstate. Oh, now here we go. Let's support them now. Well, what about the other 20-some games we had?
Or the week before.
Right.
Right.
The week before, it's like, man, really?
Sad. I hate to hear that, man.
But no, it's cool. Like I said, if you gonna make an excuse, the kids gonna go as you go. If I made an excuse, they would have made an excuse.
True.
No excuses for not winning.
That's true.
It's all water under the bridge, and the outcome. We know what the outcome was pretty good. That's all that mattered.
Let me ask this: when you got down to go downstate, how did you feel when you found out you had to face St. Ed's?
Well, we knew prior too. They put out the bracket in advance, so if you win here, we knew in advance. Didn't really realize how big them dudes were until we saw them.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna even lie. Had we played any of those other two teams, we would have went to the state championship.
I think y'all probably would have. I think either y'all or St. Ed's probably would have won it.
Yeah.
If y'all had to play the other team, y'all actually matched up better.
That should have been the championship
team St. Ed's
game.
played
Definitely.
than they did.
See, the thing with St. Ed's and what they did, we couldn't get at the guards. Like the height, people wanted to say the height was an issue. The height became an issue once we couldn't get at their guards.
Right.
Because we've been the smaller team on the court pretty much all year. Yeah, we were, pretty much the smallest team. And, they used 4 guys to bring the ball up the court. And that goes against what we did defensively this year where, most of the teams that we played against, they need their point guard. And I ain't gonna even lie, playing against I say the suburban schools, and primarily the white schools. White folks love structure. So we just try to disrupt the structure. They got to get the ball to the point guard. They got to, the shooting guard can't really shoot off the dribble all like that. They got to spot up and come off screen. So what we do, we have face guard the point guard and make the shooting guard handle the ball. Now he can't shoot and the point guard can't handle the ball and they can't run the offense. So now they turn the ball over like crazy.
And then they get shot off on the break.
Right. So
you got 4 guys that can handle the ball.
Right. 4 guys, and I got like guys that will like just come in just to play defense. But with St. Ed's, they messed us up by using more than their guards to bring the ball up the court because we couldn't really pressure them like we wanted to. So. They shot 72%.
That helps.
Like,
the hell you gonna do?
Right.
That's one of the things. It's like, well, God bless you.
It's day.
That's unreal. Basketball. That's
my thing was just like, man, let's just keep playing hard and just make sure we don't quit. That's my biggest thing. My biggest pet peeve. I can lose I can accept losing to the better team. And St. Ed's was better on that day. And obviously best team in the state for 2014. Yeah. So we got something else. It gives us something to shoot for though.
Right. There you go. Sure. So what you got coming back for next season?
I got 3 starters. I got my backcourt, Markel Johnson, Anthony Carmen, and they out here working hard. Corey Cullum, my forward, and I got some JV guys who I'm developing. I've been doing, like I said, and that's the thing too. People are like, what you gonna have? And I just remember when this group that I had this year, the group of seniors were sophomores, and I lost 8 seniors in 2012, and everybody was like, man, what y'all gonna do? I'm like, we just gonna keep winning. I adjust to my team. Yeah. I have a system, but I tweak it to my talent for that particular year. So I'm not rigid where we don't got it this year. This is not. It's public school. You don't know who you're gonna get from year to year.
That's
true.
That's true. Because you get a lot of transients.
Yeah, a lot of transient kids. Like it's rare that I have a kid for 4 years. Rare. I've had out of this group of seniors, only 2 of them been with me for 4 years.
Wow.
Because the landscape of schooling these days, kids can basically go wherever they want to go.
Right. Yeah. And then kids think they free agents and be jumping schools.
Right.
So,
you might get a few more.
I had a kid call from Strongsville.
Nice.
Get out of here, really.
Right. I'm like,
it's just swaying your advantage.
Said his dad was an alum. And they came to every game and liked the way we played. And I'm like, if you can make it from Strongsville on time,
come on down.
You ain't lying.
I don't even condone that. Like, man, that's too far. I care about your education.
Right. Look at him, still thinking like a great guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we about to go take a break, and we gonna be back with Mr. Rose Goodman. Brett, you gonna stay with us and kick it with us?
Kick it with.
I hear to coach this All-Star game.
All right.
They got the dunk contest and they got the 3-point shootout. And I told the dude I'd be out there by 3, but I told him 4.
Okay.
All right.
Well, you got to come back, man.
You got to come back.
Definitely.
You're always welcome.
Make sure I do it during the season, man. We ain't funny style.
That's for sure. We
next year,
bro. We straightened it out.
Talk to us.
We
man.
straighten
We
it
got
out,
you.
man. Don't worry
I'll come
about
into
it.
the games and shoot the video and stuff
Okay,
like that.
cool.
Definitely.
man.
We'll be there. We'll definitely be there to
Definitely
support.
be there, man.
It's been a pleasure,
Congratulations.
man.
It's been a pleasure,
For real.
man.
Oh, man.
Keep it going.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes. Oh, tell them your contact information if anybody want to give it to you or anything.
Oh, on Facebook, I am Scarab_Nation. On Instagram, same thing, at Scarab Nation. And on Twitter, it's at Tech Basketball.
All right.
That's what's up.
That's Brett Moore, head coach of the East Tech Scarabs. We're going to take a break, and we're going to be back with Rose Goodman on the Hood Point on the MSC Radio Network.
Work.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. User friendly and ready to serve. MorningShowCentral.com.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
This is President Barack Obama, and you're listening to MSC Radio Network.
Oh, wow. Language.
Okay, he was PMSing. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Oh, great. Not another Farm Bill request. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/Morning Show Central. Denying one Farm Bill request at a time. Call the show toll free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on MorningShowCentral.com. If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on MSC Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at MorningShowCentral.com. With hundreds of live weather products and layers and thousands of combinations, Weather Studio provides a professional graphics and storm monitoring solution without complex user knowledge and without the industry standard price tag of $1,000 plus broadcast systems. Weather Studio displays a plethora of critical atmospheric and geophysical data on an interactive GIS-enabled computer map. Get your free 14-day trial of Weather Studio at their website, weatherstudio.paulmarv.com. That's weatherstudio.paulmarv.com. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. Lakewood Computer, located at 14035 Madison Avenue in Lakewood, has it all. If you're in need of computer repairs or want to cut the cost of ink cartridges and printing supplies, count on Lakewood Computer in Lakewood, Ohio to provide it all. For the past 5 years, Lakewood Computer has been providing you with a huge assortment of computer equipment and services at very competitive prices. Lakewood Computer purchases and sells pre-owned desktops, laptops, and related equipment, and they offer outstanding prices on aftermarket printing supplies, including toner cartridges and ink cartridges. With 29 years of professional experience, Lakewood Computer is highly confident in their ability to enhance your overall computing experience. Check them out online at joeslakewoodcomputer.com. That's joeslakewoodcomputer.com. Or give them a call toll free, 855-580-0768. That's 855-580-0768. Yo, it's Woody. Now, I know a thing or two about women, and I want to help all the ladies out there take care of their men. Happy Endings Orgasmically Organic Massage Oil. Yeah, I said orgasmically organic, made right here in Cleveland. Now, no other product delivers this level of purity and performance. It's guaranteed to improve your overall experience and keeps that sensitive skin soft and smooth. Guys, don't be a tool. You're doing it anyway. Might as well do it right. Get your happy ending at happyendingsoil.com. That's happyendingsoil.com.
Pilot Sean C. Peeping out all the chicks. I'm cooling on the avenue of Euclid. Driving real slow, music loud, getting jumped by the women. Yo, Sean, past the L so I can inhale. Holding it for a little while until the time to exhale. But first we got to go to the store and get some brewski. Heineken and Vex, gin and juice will never be me. Or should we sit back and max with Alizé? Let the music play, we're going to the club to end this great day. I can't wait to get there to catch wreck, chill at the bar so we can sip some more wet. But we got to roll more than just too deep. Therefore, pick up the cellular call, Antoine and Archie, so we can creep through the streets of Cleveland. I took a break from my hometown, boss town, so I could get down in the Midwest to catch a different lifestyle. Women say I'm cute, that's why I love to crack my smile. Sean, he also gets front from the women too, that's why 6'4" is nothing but a smooth crew. We love the women with the ill body, so we can lottie-dottie, we like to party. And talking to anybody that wants to give me body, cause tonight I'm feeling naughty. See on the down low, showing a little aggression, just chilling when I see this light skin looking in my direction. No time to mess up, I got to push up, so I'm looking her up and down, cause I want to make her come up. What's up? I strolled on over, cause I seen you looking at me, looking her eyes are perfect, timeless, so damn came on and she grabbed me, she pulled me close up, body pumping, I'm rubbing her rubbing. She's hot like an oven, now she wanna be starting something. She gotta be starting something, cause I'm too hot to get over doing that. Ain't got the butter her muffin, even though I barely know her. No beating around the bush, huh? I got to have it, I'm so nasty in the look you make. Nuns kick the habit, she laughed at me, but she was with it. She had the girls, I had my fellas, and they was with it, so we all kicked it. I'm on the roll again, yo, you get the picture. Now I'm hitting the switches. We got some chicks, and now I'm hitting the switcher. I'm picking up and then passing it to my homies. Other women in the jockey trying to stop me, acting like they know me. But ain't no stopping us now, because we're chilling laid back. Girl by my side, and it's off to the house for a nightcap. Prophylactic strap, no time for hesitation. I'm outie. I leave the rest for your imagination. We like to party.
Shoutcast audio or video hosting, JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now.
MSC Radio Network has just tweeted the following. This bowel movement won't come out.
Check us out on Twitter at twitter.com/MSC Radio Network.
MSC Radio Network. Work.
Yes.
Yeah. We have another guest in the building today.
Yeah, we keeping it going. We keeping the machine rolling here today.
Definitely. Now this man here is a jack of all trades. You name it, he can do it. Need something in your house fixed up, he can do it.
No, you can't do that. I'll find somebody to do it for you.
Okay. So you oversold it.
Right.
Oversold him.
It's all good.
Everything but that.
Everything but that.
We got our some of you all that have watched some of our previous shows. We got a returning guest here, a good friend of mine.
Family. He's
not
back.
only a brother in Christ, but I consider this man my brother from another mother.
That's what's up.
Good, very good man, good friend of mine. Rose Goodman is back in the building with us today. Welcome back, my brother.
Thank you for the invitation, gentlemen. It's a pleasure being here.
Welcome back,
Yes, sir. But about a year ago, I think I was here.
Yeah, it was about a year.
About a year ago. Yeah, because the market has just starting to improve a little bit. And, some good things were happening and good things are still happening. So, it's good to be here and share with y'all, man.
That's what's up, man. So
what's been going on,
man? Going on, man? How's you just, like you just said, the market was going on. How's the market?
Market is improving, man, by leaps and bounds, man. It's astonishing, man, how many people are looking to Cleveland. You know, I have a guy that I work with in Oregon. And the housing market there is kind of like California housing market. And he calls me about 6 months ago and say, man, it's all on the news. It's on Fox. It's on MSNBC. He's like, Cleveland is one of the best places in the country to invest. People are going to be coming to Cleveland.
Wow.
I get a call probably about 3 months later from a lady in Canada. She's looking around the whole country trying to find the best place for return on investment. Return on investment is for every dollar you spend, how much interest you get back on that. And she said that Cleveland was number 2 in the whole country for return on investment. I said, well, what was number 1? She said, West Palm Beach, Florida. So to hear Cleveland and West Palm Beach, Florida in the same sentence is something pretty significant.
Wow. Yes, it is.
Wow.
And then I get a call just a few days ago from a guy in Europe who buys houses here in United States, and he's looking to buy some in Cleveland. And then I read an article on Zillow that said Cleveland is the number 1 place out of the whole country for return on investment if you're buying. The West Coast was number 1 for selling. California, those areas, they've been seeing a 50% increase in 1 year out in California. Yeah. And they said the best place to buy, though, is Cleveland, number 1 on the list.
Get out of here.
Yeah, so this is
now what would make that be? I mean, what's so special about Cleveland that?
What's so special about Cleveland is that the prices for real estate is still low, but the rental income is very high. So say, for example, a 2-family home in Cleveland. Okay. Anywhere in Cleveland, to say a 2-family, each unit will rent from an average of $450 to $550 a month. Okay. So let's say they both rent for $500 a month. That's $1,000 a month. You can buy a property in Cleveland, let's just say for $30,000 or $35,000, and get $1,000 a month income. Okay. Now in California, you would have to spend $350,000 to get $1,000 a month return income. So you can buy 10 houses in Cleveland, what you could buy 1 for in California.
You'll get that kind of income.
Exactly. So it quadruples and whatever is above that, right?
Gotcha. Right.
The amount of return you can make. So other markets are so high, people got to enter the market at $500,000, $1 million to get a couple $1,000s a month return.
Right.
Gotcha.
Where here you can come in with small amounts of money and get very high returns.
Man.
Yeah, so they really, really look into Cleveland. And I admire guys who buy all over the country. I just know the Cleveland market. I read a book a long time ago. I think it was called something like Diamonds in Your Backyard or something to that effect. But it's a story about a guy who wanted riches. He wanted diamonds. He sold his property. He went all around the world looking for diamonds, and he died. The guy that bought his property went in the backyard and started digging and found diamonds in the backyard. The guy had diamonds in the backyard the whole time, and people keep trying to get me to go to other markets and look around. It's like, you know what? I got diamonds right here in the backyard. I'm not going nowhere.
Right.
I just want to be an expert in this market. Let all of them come to me instead of me trying to go learn the market in Chicago, learn the market, in New York. I don't want to learn those markets. I know my market well, so all them people from them areas can come to me, and I can help them in this market.
That's what's up. Yeah.
That's definitely good.
Yeah, so it's a good time, but it's about time.
Right.
The market been like non-existent for the past 5-6 years, man. We've been eating pork and beans and hot dogs, man.
Now, there's not enough incomes around here.
Right. What's the forecast for the market over the next year or two?
Well, I just read an article and it looked at a 5-year projection, and it was talking about, how the housing market, basically they call it a bubble, right?
Okay.
Things get too far out of hand, they grow too fast. They were talking about, is California the next bubble, because it has grown in the last 12 months 48%. What the survey report says, basically a market has to grow 150% for 5 years in a row before it's considered a bubble, before everything blow up. So they're saying at the very least we got 5 years before something like that happens. Even if it started today and it was 150% increase, it would still take 5 years before that caught up, before the bubble would bust. Which means that whole 5 years, if you know that's coming in 5 years, you get in and you ride it all the way up. And then when you get ready to bust, you jump out.
Okay.
Which is what the savvy investors did before the market collapsed. And me, I wasn't that savvy. I rode it and rode it and rode it and rode it and rode it right off into the cliff. I didn't know when to jump off.
Said you rode off too.
I rode right off with
Lesson learned.
Yeah, exactly.
Timber.
So this time when it happened, because it's cyclical, I didn't know that before. I thought it always went up, 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 up. I didn't know that about every decade it goes back down. I didn't know that. I just thought it was going to ride up forever.
Yeah,
You're going to keep rolling like this forever.
Hey, people was making paper for a minute.
Making
there.
paper.
They was
You know what I'm
like
saying?
changing lives. I got you.
Yeah, I mean,
So
yeah.
You thought that could
Yeah.
never. And that's an honest mistake.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Everybody. Because
It is.
I mean, honestly,
That happens to the
a lot
best
of
of
people.
them.
Yeah, a lot of people fell off that same.
Oh, yeah.
It was-
Dude. I mean, banks went out of business.
Exactly.
I mean,
That's
banks.
what I was getting ready to say.
If
So
banks
many
fail-
major industries went out just trying to ride that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like you say, because the paper was there.
The
It
paper was
easy
flowing
paper.
like liquid.
Like, let's flip
Like
this.
going to the waterfalls with a cup. Just bring it. Just put it on under there. You bring a jug. You can put the jug up under there.
Right.
You know. But unfortunately, it crashed so hard that like a lot of my buddies, not only did they lose their businesses and lose their houses, many of them lost their families.
Yeah,
They
because that
wives,
hurts.
they
I mean,
divorced.
that financial stress.
Dude, you go from making $40,000-$50,000 a month to making $1,000 a month or $2,000 a month. That's going to
That
affect.
ain't gonna get it.
That's gonna affect.
Yeah, that's going to affect a lot.
A lot
Right?
of
I mean,
stuff.
that's a you done went from living pretty well to basically making nothing.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, now you got all the stress that's associated
The
with it.
stress and everything is really the worst. of
Yeah,
everything.
it is. And then it's arguments now over money.
Right.
You know,
Because a lot of people be quick to say, "Oh, well, I'll take you as you are, but let the money go," and then you'll really see what it is.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, exactly, man. So that's why I thank God for my wife, man, because she wrote it out, man. We, like I said, the last 5 years, man, it's been a struggle.
good.
But I said I ain't gonna stop, man, because I done had a taste of it. You know what I'm saying? I done seen it, so I know what it can do. When I tell people what it can do, like I got a lot of coaching students now, and they don't know when I what it can do. Y'all just wait and see. I'm on everything.
That's interesting you mentioned about that, because I remember last time when you were here, you were just getting started and trying to start coaching people. How is that going now?
That's going very well. I just spoke with I was just speaking with one of my coaching students when I walked in. I was texting one. I had to leave out to take a call from another one when I went outside. I just caught up with one of my guys who had contacted me last year about my coaching program. And he took my coaching, did his first deal, made $10,000 on his first deal. So I thought he was well on his way. So when he called me the other day, I'm like, man, you did your first deal, you made $10,000. He like, Rose, man, I ain't never seen that much money in my life. He like, dude, I just went crazy, man. I just went off. He like, and I really ain't did nothing else since.
Oh man!
He like, so can I come back and get some more help?
that hunger kind of temporarily left because he finally got a chance to eat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he got that 10 G's and was like, dude, I ain't never seen this much money at one time in my life.
Wow.
And he just went wilding. And he young too. He 20, 21 years old.
Man, that's to be expected right there.
Yeah, so he was on, exactly. He young, he out there. And he said, okay, now I had a little taste of it, but now I know it's real.
Now you can focus and buckle down now and to keep adding on.
Get it and keep it.
Yeah. That's the thing, man. Getting it ain't as hard as keeping it.
It's keeping it. That's
you got
the
to
thing.
find a way to keep it in the flow of your lifestyle.
Right. Yeah, that's
flow
how
of
you
your
build
life.
wealth. You got to keep it, man. If you make $1 million a year and spend $1 million a year, your net is still zero.
Yes.
A lot of people
Say
do
that.
not understand it. Can you say that again? Please. There's a lot of people that don't understand the bottom line, okay?
Rewind.
But just like the gentleman who was just here a minute ago was talking about his young students that he got to get to the collegiate level. That's admirable that he worked with kids to do that.
Yes.
So then now when you get them to that level, when they go to the professional level, most of them kids, they ain't never had that kind of money. They making $1 million a month. Good God, they ain't never seen that kind of money. So then their lifestyle goes all the way up here. And then I read some statistic that said, I think it's something like 70% of professional athletes are broke within 5 years of playing professional sport because they don't know how to manage the money.
Yes.
Right.
So when they get it, their lifestyle go up here, and then when they stop playing, their income drop down here, but their lifestyle still up here.
Yep.
And then eventually they run out.
And they get like bad investment advice.
Exactly.
My goodness.
They'll be like, go into a restaurant or something like that. And they say that's the worst.
That's definitely the worst.
That's the worst.
Unless
profit margin is so low on
right,
that.
unless you're going into a chain already, like a McDonald's or Wendy's or Burger King or something like that.
Even then,
That's the
location
worst.
is a big
And the
thing on
location
those.
too.
Yeah,
Right.
like a lot of those fold also.
The other day I was watching, it was yesterday, I was looking at a little thing on one of the channels. It was couple football players. Tim Couch was sitting up there.
Okay.
It was Julian Peterson, Greg Olson, tight end, and I can't think of the other linebacker too. He played with the Bills, but Sammy Watkins is coming out was on there.
Okay.
And they were talking about different things on the field and different things that he does and critiquing his game. They came back from commercial, and Tim Couch asked a very good question that I love. He asked him, with you being a young man, he's like, you're 21, what kind of support system do you have in place? He said, you're 21, you're going to get millions of dollars. What is it that you have set up for when you get these millions of dollars? Because you're going to have people pulling at you from left and right, asking for this, asking for that. What are you going to do? And that's a very good question with some of these young guys.
And coming with the sob stories too.
Right, exactly. People coming out the woodworks. Yeah, I'm your cousin on your dad's side and all this kind of stuff. And, his answer was that he's like, I have a small family. So he was like, I don't really have a lot of people that's going to be pulling at me. But I'm sitting there watching them like, yeah, but people that's in your circle there, how you going to handle them?
And it ain't just your family that's going to be pulling at you. People are going to be coming at you with ideals.
Oh, of course.
Business opportunities.
And that's where they get in
investment strategies.
trouble, right
That's where
there.
you get in trouble.
That's where
Not
they get
the
in
giving
trouble.
your cousin a couple $100,000. It's the dude that wants you to invest $2 million or $5 million.
It's a great idea, man.
Yeah.
Right.
All I need is $10,000, man, and it's a great idea. That $10,000 and grow legs and disappear real quick.
All I need is $250,000 for the studio, man. You got to build and everything.
Yeah, it's definitely something
hard.
that people should. I was talking about a gentleman who has like really poor people skills, and he'll admit that he has poor communication skills. But the question is, if you know that you're weak in something, then what have you done to better yourself? Like, if you know you're not financially savvy, then how many books have you read about finances? How many seminars have you gone to about finance? How many coaches have you brought into your life about finances? So if you know that you need help or deficient or in a certain area, like that gentleman, he needs to read How to Win Friends and Influence People. He never read that before, I'm sure. He needs to pick up some books about something that he's weak in to help him build up, to get better, to get more educated in that particular area.
And I'm going to harp on something, not changing the subject. It's kind of on the same way. I was watching a Kanye West interview.
Okay.
When he was interviewing, I think, K. Slay or somebody. No, it wasn't K. Slay. It was The Breakfast Club.
Okay.
And they asked Kanye why he didn't go with Damon Dash as opposed to with him going along with Jay-Z. And he said, me and Damon Dash are basically the same people where we go at people's neck. But I needed that polish that Jay-Z got where he can talk to people. That's what I needed in order for me to keep rising above.
Yeah.
It's a balance.
Yeah, exactly. You needed that balance.
And every businessman has to have that balance. You got to be able to.
And I said that was awfully humble of him to even admit that his weaknesses. He said, I have a bad way of communicating.
And that's one thing that they say. You know, the first step is admitting that you have a problem.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't want to admit that they're having a problem.
Exactly. You know, one of my partners was calling me today, and we were talking about his. We just closed a few deals together. And he was talking to me about his sister's husband, and he wanted to borrow some money. Okay. He know that my dude just closed a couple of deals and got a little bit of money. Now, whenever the tax return came back about a month ago, this guy got $5,000 in his tax return. Okay, and he went out and bought guns, and he went out and bought shoes, and he posted all these pictures up on Facebook. So a couple of days ago, his truck broke down. He has no money, and he called my buddy to ask for money to fix his truck.
But you done posted a month ago that you got all this, and you flexing with these guns and this and that and the other. But now your car broke down, and now it's still sitting in the driveway.
Exactly. And so a $300 problem, $500 problem.
You know what I would do with a $5,000 income tax return, and I had to pay. Man, I could see a couple of T5s. But I'll put some money in the bank, too.
Exactly.
You never know on that rainy day.
It's raining now.
And I drop $800 on that hot ride. I drop $800 on the ride.
Right. But you're supposed to invest in yourself first.
Right.
You know what? And this is something that and I don't want to offend anybody, but I say this because I have a new girl that I just brought in, this kind of quasi coaching student, quasi office administrator. And, you know, I told her this because she said that she was broke. Mm-hmm. And I told her it's okay to be broke. Broke is a temporary condition. I'll work with a broke person. I will not work with a poor person. A poor person has a continuous mentality for poverty. That's what they think. That's what they attract. That's what they bring to themselves. Poor is a temporary condition. So if you poor, broke is a temporary condition. So if you broke, you can learn new ways and new strategies to help you with your brokenness. But if you poor, it's something in your thinking.
Something in your thinking and your decision making
yes,
that
sir.
always makes the same mistakes over and over
again.
Yeah.
So when you hit the lottery and win $1 million, then
you'll be broke within a year.
Exactly. Because you haven't learned the principles of wealth, how to build wealth.
Right.
You know, win $1 million and then you go buy an $850,000 car and
and a $2 million house because now you can take $100,000 and put down as a down payment.
Exactly.
So they say you a $10 million house even though you only got $1 million.
Exactly.
And then you don't realize that you got to pay taxes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No, I didn't even talk about that.
Ooh.
2 months from now, you got this $850 million Lamborghini, and you bought it in September. Then November, December comes around and the weather changes. You hit one of these potholes and you tear that car up.
Man, what's up with these potholes in Cleveland, man?
Right.
Speaking of that, has any one of y'all seen one of the pothole killers that's been running? I ain't seen a pothole.
I haven't seen one. You know, we don't see those in the hood.
They ain't in our area yet.
The potholes are horrific this year, man.
Oh my goodness, they're terrible.
And I'm not even gonna mention that. On top of that, they also forgot that you also got to deal with Uncle Sam the next year.
Yes,
exactly.
Because that puts you in a whole different tax.
I got all y'all beat. Lawn care alone on the $850. $850,000 house.
Because you ain't about to get out there and cut that grass.
Lawn care alone.
Your landscaping bill is gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah, you're right. Then your utilities. Everything is bigger. The house is bigger.
Right.
The taxes on the property gonna be higher.
Honey, turn that light off. Turn that light off down there.
Because like really $1 million is only really $600,000.
Going back to those potholes real quick.
Sir.
What we should do is take like tulips and plant tulips in the potholes.
They're too deep. It'll take like 10 years for the tulips to grow out them deep potholes.
No, I'm talking about the pothole. I'm talking about the tulips are already grown and are already coming out of the road. You know,
Right.
Or like daisies, Put
Right.
daisies in them or something like that.
And that's a shame.
Somebody did that though. I read an article. Somebody actually did that. What you just suggested in like another city, and the city made the guy stop. It wasn't like in Cleveland, but it was another city. They was actually going and filling the potholes and doing something like that, and the city actually made him stop.
That's crazy. Oh, that is crazy. I seen a picture on Facebook. Someone, there was a picture of a guy pulled over by the cops, and the caption over the cop said, "Have you been drinking?" And the caption over the guy in the car, "No, I'm just dodging potholes."
Oh, man, that's good because that's how you drive these streets. Like
Right,
this.
exactly.
Man, it's bad out there,
And that's a shame.
yeah.
Gotcha.
You know,
And it's crazy because they got all these traffic cameras,
yes.
all this other crazy stuff going on.
But all
You
these
can't
new
even fix your streets.
all these new trash trucks.
Yeah.
I
All
see
fancy
that,
to come
yeah.
by and grab it and dump it all
Yeah,
in the
they'll-
truck.
yeah,
and they
they'll
spend
get the
millions
blue-
of dollars to redo their whole fleet.
Right.
They can't even.
That's nothing. I mean, they have when they come to pick up the trash in my neighborhood, it's like 3 garbage trucks come down my street. One is to pick up the bulk, the other one is to pick up the recycle, and then the other one is to pick up the big black garbage cans.
Right.
And it's like, what happens back in the old days where you had
Just
this
had
one
one.
truck?
One truck and one guy.
And no, one truck and like 4 guys
Yep,
doing,
hanging on the
doing
side
all
of the
work.
truck.
Exactly,
Yep.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I thought I was bad. My neighborhood, we got 2, and you know, the recycles go early in the morning, and the trash go later on in the afternoon. But there's one guy driving a truck, and he got the, like you said, the little thing on the side. I got to make sure I put it close to the end of the driveway.
It's not even that. The same truck. It's weird. It's 3 different trucks, but they wheel the garbage cans in the back of your truck, and they dump it in there. You know, and then the same thing with the recycle, same thing with the bulk. It's like it's the same crew that does it. All they do is jump from truck to truck.
And you know it's crazy if you don't use your recyclables, your recycle cans and stuff like that. Cleveland can fine you.
Yeah.
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 They can fine you.
Yeah, they will.
Or if you leave them out,
Yeah, that's what
They'll fine you,
look
too.
out
Or if you
for it,
somebody
don't
steal
get
them,
it
they
out
make you
the
buy a
side.
new one or something.
Right.
or
Really?
if you put them out too early, they'll fine you.
Nah,
or
I heard about that. Yeah.
and then the bar,
Yeah.
you know, the little bar that picks up the can and puts it in.
Uh-huh.
Well, sometimes they fall out, and then all the garbage guys do is they throw it on the street, and then you go looking for it. It's like, hey, I need a new bar for my can. Oh, that'd be like $50, please.
Right.
Wow.
Man, fuck these.
My goodness.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, but Cleveland, it's bad. I mean, the chuck holes,
Real bad.
they're bad.
Is. Well, it sounds like we're about to go to commercial here. When we come back, we want to talk to somebody who's has a book now, don't they?
Yes, sir. Yes,
So when we
sir.
come back, we're going to talk with Rose about his new book.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, he does it all, man. I'm telling you,
It's a one-stop
man.
shop.
Look,
for
man, one of
success.
these Sundays, man. Besides that, man, one of these Sundays, y'all got to hear this man preach, man. You got to hear my man.
Preach too?
He
Yeah.
does it all, man. He's Jamaican.
We'll be back on the Hood Point on the MSC Radio Network.
Word.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. User friendly and ready to serve. MorningShowCentral.com.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
This is President Barack Obama, and you're listening to MSC Radio Network.
Oh, wow. Language.
Okay, he was PMSing.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Oh, great. Not another Farmville request. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/Morning Show Central. Denying one Farmville request at a time. Call the show toll free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on MorningShowCentral.com. If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on MSC Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at MorningShowCentral.com.
MSC Radio Network has just tweeted the following. This bowel movement won't come out.
Check us out on Twitter at twitter.com/MSC Radio Network. With hundreds of live weather products and layers and thousands of combinations, Weather Studio provides a professional graphics and storm monitoring solution without complex user knowledge and without the industry standard price tag of $1,000 plus broadcast systems. Weather Studio displays a plethora of critical atmospheric and geophysical data on an interactive GIS-enabled computer map. Get your free 14-day trial of Weather Studio at their website, weatherstudio.paulmarv.com. That's weatherstudio.paulmarv.com.
Wolves and sheep woven fitted hats, true beast starving artists, feasting on the hearts of those claiming to be the hardest. Praying to God I don't receive charges. I'm too vicious and there's too many fictitious MCs trying to be martyrs. Inside of Cleveland, where the demigod is. Sitting sorting through my directives, objectives and targets. Destro flow, cypher consists of cobras, mental maniacs, hustlers, ex-marines and street soldiers. DNA 88 to take over with Cab and be good. So I'm back to the essence on tracks. I blow loud green, pop bean, sip green tea and piss excellence. We're well-rounded and proficient in all the elements. Immortal, elemental, instrumental expression on this elevated mental. And as far as the pen go, perfection to me is still quite essential. I got to live up to my potential.
I know I'm watched by the angels, feel they hugs and they kisses. I'm on the phone with my mama, don't give a fuck about you bitches. I know I'm watched by the angels, feel they love from a distance. So every day I thank God, I ain't waiting for Christmas. I know I'm watched by the angels, feel they hugs and they kisses. I'm on the phone with my mama, don't give a fuck about you bitches. I know I'm watched by the angels, feel they love from a distance. So every day I thank God, I ain't waiting for Christmas. I'm to the money, wanted by the mob, and it's all ivory. Sky read, no, we don't need LeBron. 8 for 8, long range, ain't a sophomore more dangerous. Redeem team sick, cause the handles is contagious. Space invaders, sour diesel in the Vegas. Bacon burn it at Omega, green and purple like the Lakers. Breaker, this is Brandon. Delta Alpha Niner, the 8s is for forever. Fuck the stressor, open fire, higher up above. Lonely on the wings of love. Silly Dolo draped in polo on my high horse, high as fuck. It's the bud, make me wiser. Skylar good, Scott Hyatrist, snorting what I wrote. Homicide on my sinuses, my silence is bravado. Straight from Leland, Ohio. Beast that ain't retreating, but I'm running like a rhino. Every step the surface tremble, but it thunder through the echo. Loud like in my switch, lethal leaking from my kisser. I know I'm watched by the angels, feel they hugs and they kisses. I'm on the phone with my mama, don't give a fuck about you bitches. I know I'm watched by the angels, feel they love from a distance. So every day I thank God, I ain't waiting for Christmas. I know I'm watched by the angels, feel they hugs and they kisses. I'm on the phone with my mama, don't give a fuck about you bitches. I know I'm watched by the angels, feel they love from a distance. So every day I thank God, I ain't waiting for Christmas. I know I'm
calling out, I'ma dummy it down. Smartphone, Android, my heart tone is dark complex, three-way connect, and I demand respect. Last time gritty with an ounce flow, impossible to stop the apostle. So I lock and load. Military veteran, no cartoon, but it's unstoppable. Thoughts travel through the Pro Tools and high altitude. It's hard for me to catch my breath. I'm so fly to see me clearly. My alias name, high def. Fuck with the RWH, it's so unusual. They pillars on the making dollars, the god of the ever sermon. Then it's back to business as usual.
Hot butter, no fresh catch. Fried shrimp and scampi dinner. Hot butter, no fresh catch. Fried shrimp and scampi dinner. I'm young and going bald. This is really getting scary. I'm always wearing hats, hairline imaginary. Very many want me buried. Plenty of friends scurry to the other side, I guess. Though I like my chicken curry. Fuzzed up, getting furry. Dizzy thorough from the furrow. Got the diesel in the cushy. Almost pretty as my baby girls. Blasting at them Z's. Blah, blah, kill them all. R.I.P. Rest in peace to dead niggas on the wall. Standing tall. Fuck the bleeding, working hard for my daughters. Timid glimmers of hope shimmer off the dirty lake water. Murder with the curse of manuscript crafted for conk under the bed or in the backseat. I'm a motherfucking monster. I know I'm watched by the angels, feel they hugs and they kisses. I'm on the phone with my mama, don't give a fuck about you bitches. I know I'm watched by the angels, feel they love from a distance. So every day I thank God, I ain't waiting for Christmas. I know I'm watched by the angels, feel they hugs and they kisses. I'm on the phone with my mama, don't give
enforcement, and more. Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. Lakewood Computer, located at 14035 Madison Avenue in Lakewood, has it all. If you're in need of computer repairs or want to cut the cost of ink cartridges and printing supplies, count on Lakewood Computer in Lakewood, Ohio to provide it all. For the past 5 years, Lakewood Computer has been providing you with a huge assortment of computer equipment and services at very competitive prices. Lakewood Computer purchases and sells pre-owned desktops, laptops, and related equipment, and they offer outstanding prices on aftermarket printing supplies, including toner cartridges and ink cartridges. With 29 years of professional experience, Lakewood Computer is highly confident in their ability to enhance your overall computing experience. Check them out online at joeslakewoodcomputer.com. That's joeslakewoodcomputer.com. Or give them a call toll-free, 855-580-0768. That's 855-580-0768. Yo, it's Woody. Now, I know a thing or two about women, and I want to help all the ladies out there take care of their men. Happy Endings Orgasmically Organic Massage Oil. Yeah, I said orgasmically organic, made right here in Cleveland. Now, no other product delivers this level of purity and performance. It's guaranteed to improve your overall experience and keeps that sensitive skin soft and smooth. Guys, don't be a tool. You're doing it anyway. Might as well do it right. Get your happy ending at happyendingsoil.com. That's happyendingsoil.com. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now.
BSM 2K9 about to drop another bomb for you. Suppose your life is turned upside down. Here, man. Would you smile or would you frown?
We are back on the Hood Point on the MSC Radio Network.
Man, why we cut that off?
Yeah.
That sounds like somebody here on the set.
You got flow too, huh?
Yeah, I do a little bit of something.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I've messed around with it for years, man. We should do something sometime, man.
Oh yeah,
for real though.
You know, I got like 3 guys that's better than me and stuff. You know,
that's good.
But you know, they let me in and stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Who is that?
Got 3 guys. Some dude named Sean C and stuff. You know, he was a 6'4" fame and stuff before. Some guy named Erupt. You know, he had the song called Hot Shit and stuff.
I don't know who
I gotta hear that song, man. I ain't hear that.
Then we had some dude named Charlie Vegas. Well, I made a couple of interesting songs with Charlie Vegas. Chocolate Tie, Eat It All Night, Porno Style. Man.
See, Rose, that's when we was like, we were.
Hey, I've been there. I done did it.
Yeah, we were a little raunchy back then, right?
Man. I done did it.
Then I had some other dude named Mr. Hud and stuff. He did some stuff. He was on a lot of the instrumental the real, you know, some of the better Dark Cloud songs and stuff. And we had this other guy too.
That's the animosity.
This dude named Demo.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we had us a little group, man. We had us a little clique.
That's what's up, man.
And then I had another guy I was in a group with a while back and stuff. When I used to go down and visit Bowling Green and stuff.
Who's that guy?
Guy named, I ain't gonna name his name. He retired due to some unforeseen circumstances and stuff like that. That I refuse to elaborate on.
Yeah, we still ain't gonna tell that story.
No, we're not gonna tell that story.
On the last
Shout out
show.
to my dude though. Shout out to my dude though. He's still my man.
It wasn't my fault.
It ain't my fault.
Did I do that? Did you do that?
All I gotta say is you can't help who like you. And on that note, my man Rose.
Oh man.
Oh, we are back. We are back with.
So you got a book, man, huh?
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about your book here,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You could start by saying, you could tell us. I'll hold it up while you talk.
Okay, it's
we professionals here. Got your back on.
well, there's a few reasons why I wrote the book. One of them is because I go to a lot of different investor meetings, and I have a lot of the new people who are just getting started in real estate. They're asking me a lot of questions about some basic fundamentals about real estate. And also I have a website that have a lot of traffic that comes to, but if you don't want to buy one of my houses, I didn't have anything on there of a small dollar amount to sell you. So that's two reasons why I started the book, to have something concise and affordable. It costs $10 on the website. And also when I go to the investor meetings, instead of me rehashing the same thing over and over and over again to all the new people, I just say, hey, I got a book right here that explains some of those basic things to you. And that'll help you get a good solid grasp, And basically what the book is a quick guide to real estate investing, avoid these 10 mistakes. And I write it from the perspective of me going back 13 years when I first started and talking to myself when I first got started. So, okay, dude, this is what's going to happen. These things you need to look out for down the road. So I kind of go back and talk. I write it from perspective as if I'm talking to myself.
Oh, that's what's up. How long did it take you to write that?
I say technically 10 years. It's been a thought in my mind for the longest, And I got a couple of movies up here and I got a couple other things up here that I just kind of walk around with and have great ideas but don't implement them, And I ran across one of my buddies and he was working on his book. And I said, you know what, man, I've been meaning to write a book for the longest, And just the conversation I had with him sparked me to write mine. Even though it was sitting there and I had all the reasons to do it, it's just, you just never know what influence other people doing that you get around, how they affect you and influence you.
Right.
That's what's up. Now, what's the name of the book?
A Quick Guide to Real Estate Investing. You can get it on Amazon. As a Kindle version. You can go to my website and buy it. So, yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
It's
That's pretty good.
What's the website?
My website is newmerciesllc.com.
Okay.
On Amazon, you could just put my name in, Roosevelt Goodman, or you could put in a book title, A Quick Guide to Real Estate Investing, or you could just put in Real Estate Investing, and it'll come up as one of the books on there in the search.
Okay.
That's what's up. And now, how's the sales been with the book? Is it?
I mean, I haven't really done any marketing, so it's almost like a store. When you open up a store, people don't know you're there if you don't market or advertise it,
Okay, gotcha.
So I've sold a few books. I do more selling books in person when I go to events. People want me to start coming to speak at some of their different events. So after I do a speech or a presentation, I'll have some available. But I haven't really put a big push behind, people go to my website, they'll buy it from there. But as far as actually marketing, I discovered something called Fiverr. And Fiverr costs you $5, like a $5 holler. But they can do different things on Fiverr,
What stuff does it do, basically?
My book cover, actually a girl in, I think, Romania or something like that, made my book cover for me.
Wow.
Through Fiverr. There's another lady on there that is a marketing consultant for some major company. So on the side, she sell her services. So for $100, she will market your material. She will get you a press release in the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, a couple of magazines in San Diego, the Associated Press.
For $100?
For $100. Because that's what she does as her day job for her main company. So on the side, and her queue was like 2 weeks long. There's a queue that tell you on average it'll take me 2 weeks to get to you, or 2 days to get to you, or whatever scenario is. So you can go on there and there's all kind of stuff you can find that people can do. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give her $100 and let her do some press releases and market the book for me. But I haven't really done very much marketing on the book yet.
That's what's up.
You know?
Is that like a one time, or is that like a monthly, or?
That's like a one time.
Nice.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's Fiverr. I think that's what it is, Fiverr. But yeah, when you start on these quests, man, you just learn different things, and that leads you to this, and this leads you to this, and this leads you to this. You're like, oh, dang, I didn't even know this was here. Man, but if I never would have did the quest to start writing a book, I never would have even discovered that. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy how technology has advanced so far.
I say it again, man. The internet has made it such a level playing field with so many things.
It sure is. Right. It is, man. I self-published the book.
Wow.
I mean, there was a time where you had to go get, you had to work a rough draft and then send it in, to a company and hopefully,
edit it and stuff.
Yeah, hopefully one of them pick you up, and then they have to go buy 10,000 copies of the book to store it in a warehouse or something like that. So those are a la carte. If somebody go online, Amazon does not have 100 copies of my book sitting around nowhere, so it don't cost me nothing for them to store it. If somebody go in there and order it, they print it to order and send it to them.
Wow. Nice. And you also can get it as an online copy too.
Exactly. You can download it on the Kindle and not even go through all that, and it's cheaper the Kindle version, and download it right to your device. Yeah. So technology is amazing.
Made everything an even paying.
It does.
Yeah. You don't even have to go seek out the big fish.
Big publishing companies. You don't need
it yourself.
Right. Yeah. You don't need the big publishing companies. They try to give you in advance and all that stuff. So there's a couple other. I really. Want to get into it's almost like a genre that I've created. I'm going to call it Christian horror, and basically I love horror movies.
Okay.
But one of the problems that I have with horror movies is it gives a false interpretation of reality to me.
Okay.
The devil or the evil spirit is always stronger than good. Always stronger than God. So, the person running to the church and try to pray, and the demon come in there and rip their head off. There's no power in the good. But in all actuality, good is stronger than evil. The devil ain't even in the same league as God is. He's not God's equal.
They always make it as though like the devil will win and then God come back in the bottom of the ninth inning and stuff.
Most of the horror movies I see, God don't come back at all.
Yeah,
exactly. It's just over. The evil power wins at the end of the day, and that's it. So mine would be more from a Christian perspective, with God having power, but I really want them to be for real deal horror movies, not no lame, cleaned up version, but an actual doggone horror movie. But from the perspective of God has all power. And even though bad things happen, and it does seem sometimes that the evil spirit has more power and wins, ultimately he doesn't. So I have a few things like that I'm working on that I'm going to self-publish, Okay.
Wow.
So, we'll see what happens with those, but it's kind of uncharted territory because there is no, you either got, I hate to say it, a lot of lame Christian stuff is lame. Some of it. You got all these little ladies in, 1800 dresses. Like when you go into the store and see the genres, that's, Little House on the Prairie.
Right.
That's all, like what the heck, And then you got the hardcore demonic stuff on this side. And that just, basically is anti-God. There is no God. There is no hope and all that.
Right.
So I want something that's kind of a hybrid of the two.
Something in the middle, basically.
Yeah. So that's been around in my mind. It might take me a couple years to get to it, but
let me know when you start that, because I'm waiting to hear the reaction, because it's going to be a lot of hardcore Christians at your neck,
at your throat. I know
you're going to have problems, brother. Yeah. If it's one knife come out and somebody get cut,
somebody's head gonna get ripped off. It ain't just gonna get cut.
See, you gonna have a problem. I'm riding with you. I'm interested to see how that's gonna turn out. You're gonna get protest.
And some of the things that I want to do is
holy war.
Right.
I want to work on some soundtracks for some of these too.
Okay.
I got something else, and I guess I'm supposed to be talking about real estate. I don't know if I'm sidetracked.
That's good. Talk, brother.
But I'm working on something where it's actually, and I'm still toying with the ideal, but basically everybody now on the hip hop scene is into the strip clubs and booty shaking and all that type stuff, and they look at it from a positive perspective, but in reality that could be addictive, right? Because I've been there, I've been strip clubbed out and living in them.
Spend all your money
and everything, and high and geek and all that, right?
I know a guy who was addicted to the strip.
Okay, because people are addicted to sex and that whole. I mean, there's nothing like a beautiful woman. Let's just keep it real, you know. And so then you get all these
two beautiful.
or 10, right?
Or 4 or 5.
That's cool. So I want to work on something that's kind of vibe off that with the whole soundtrack dealing with the booty bouncing and all the little common vernacular that's associated with it. But the theme of the movie will be basically that this guy's addicted to it, and he's actually going to have some major problems in his life, and it's actually going to start destroying some things in his life because of that addiction.
That's true.
Until ultimately he goes to God and repents and say, Lord, I need you to help me with this because it's destroying everything that I love.
Wow.
Man,
Speaking of, we talking about that, man. Let me get your thoughts. I know you've heard. I know we all have heard the sex tape that the girl from
Mimi Faust
is put out there.
I ain't hip.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. And for those that don't know, there's a the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, one of the reality
I've
shows.
never watched that. I've heard about it.
One of the
It's a hot mess.
Yes, exactly. Let's get that out there first. This is for those that do watch.
Stevie J probably has smoke going out his ears and nose when he seen that tape.
Well, one of the cast members on there and her boyfriend have decided they made a sex tape, and they sold it to Vivid Entertainment and has made a lot of money off of it. So now it's out there.
It's a porno, basically.
Yeah, that's basically what it's all about.
No, it's no basic. It is.
Okay.
And
full contact.
Exactly. Yes. And the problem that I have with it, besides it just being a mess, is the fact that there's one thing I always say, and like when I first met my wife, she was big on trying to get the motorcycle and thing. And one of the things I told her, I said, once you are a parent, there's some things you just don't do anymore.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And that she's a mother. Once that's out there, you can't pull that back.
No, you can't.
Especially nowadays.
Exactly. And now, with it being all across the social media and internet, your child is going to have to deal with that. These people knowing that that's what your mother did.
Yeah.
And I have a problem with these women that are just.
And the thing about it, it's not like she's a young girl either.
No, exactly.
See, and that's why I'm gonna hold my opinion on it until we get the whole story.
When the show comes out next month.
Like if they did that in the privacy of their own home and her whole intention was just for them, then I gotta give her some kind of pass.
Exactly. Right. I'm with you on that.
But if it's out there to make money.
Right. If you knew, like in the back of your mind that this fool might release the tape, then all bets are off. Like you say, you got a daughter, you are a mother, you 45 years old. It's some stuff you just not supposed to.
You're not supposed to. And from what I was seeing from I saw some of the video of the show when they talk about it. Mm-hmm. There's a part where she says, I got a daughter. It should have stopped right there. If you have to think about that you have a daughter, then you shouldn't be doing it.
And some things are private.
Thank you.
Yes.
I mean, some things are private.
Check out what I seen. That ain't private.
You see all the private stuff in public.
That seemed like they put money into that production.
Oh,
they might have.
It do look like it was well lit and
right.
Like,
it was well lit and everything.
She
like
knew that it was
actual
being filmed, but the story has to come out that she knew that it might leak out. Then
I don't even think that they knew that was part of the deal. I think they made it, and it's like they came up with the idea. I don't know how the idea came, but they're sitting down with the people of Vivid Entertainment talking about how much money you're going to make off of this. And
yeah, but that was after he had said that it had leaked out. The footage had leaked out.
I got you.
Man, I was starting to wonder if West Coast Productions was coming on after that.
That's right. All I got to say is women out there, look, man, God made the very precious things hard to get. Gold, silver, you got to go deep. dig into the mountains to get your gold. You got to dig hard into the ground. It just ain't growing on the tree.
Exactly.
The same thing with your body and that particular thing between your legs.
Wow.
If it was something easy to get to, God would have put it somewhere else for you to get to.
Wow.
But that's something that is hard to get to. So cherish it.
Yeah.
Cherish it.
Yeah.
Don't just give it to anybody out there or show it to anybody out there.
Preaching, dog.
That's just my point right there, man. That's something that God made special, and He made it hard to get to. Stop giving it to everybody and making it easy to get to. That's all I gotta say.
Spoken like a father with a daughter.
Yes. definitely.
Nah, that's what's up. That's a good. That was a good one, homie.
Yes, sir.
Rose, man.
Oh, go ahead, E.
Oh, I'm just gonna say, man, it's always a pleasure when you here on here.
Thanks for having me, man.
You can always come back. Let the people know how they can reach you, man, and get you.
My phone number is 440-342-7985, and our website is www.newmerciesllc.com. You can look us up, Roosevelt Goodman, on LinkedIn, at Rosie Buys Houses, at Twitter, and whatever other social medias out there. You can probably put my name in the search engine, and a lot of sites will come up.
Rose, thank you for blessing us with your presence coming on the Hood Point stuff.
Thanks for having me on the Hood Point.
I love this brother over here, man. Y'all just don't understand. This is a powerful brother over here, man. He's very positive, man, and we need a lot more men in this community like this guy here, man.
Apparently, because he's taking all the jobs. We need more guys. Get that brother rest. Jeez.
Well, everybody that's listening and watching, have a happy and safe Easter.
Yes.
Eat
420,
good.
baby.
Also, eat good, drink good, smoke good.
420, baby.
420.
For those of you who don't know,
Easter also,
this may be Resurrection Day, but he still lives.
Amen.
Right.
Amen.
He still
Amen.
lives.
Shout out to Brett Moore, Angie, and my man Rose Goodman. Thank you all for coming on down to the Hood Point.
Yes, sir.
Until next time.
Well, we don't even get no outro, man.
Right.
Sean C, I'm out. Forget y'all.
Right.
We out.
I'm E Rumble, the host.
Please, it's the Hood Point.